Hi kids, Safe T here. I'm in Norfolk asking kids to join my team, Team Safety. Does anyone want to join Team Safety?
Yes!
I didn't hear you. Does anyone want to join Team Safety?
Yes!
That's better. Before I introduce you to some of the other members of Team Safety, I want you to meet Tick. Want to say hello to Tick?
Yes!
How many of you know what HRT is? How many of you have ridden the bus? The ferry? The net? The wave? How many of you are excited to ride the tide? It won't be long now. Are you ready to meet some of my friends who will help us learn all about light rail safety? You've met Tick. Not only can he show you how to be safe, he can also walk you through buying your very own ticket to ride the tide. This is Go Girl. Look for her to show you how to stay safe around the tide and the overhead electrical system. Willie and Sally will teach you how to safely cross the tracks. Now the introductions are out of the way, we can get down to business and learn all about the tide. Are you ready? Riding the train is going to be a lot of fun. The tide will take you to places like the YMCA, MacArthur Center, Town Point Park, Harbor Park, and Norfolk State University. How many of you have ever ridden a train before? The tide trains are a little different than trains you've probably been on before, but it's still important to be safe. Each train weighs almost 100,000 pounds, which makes your parents' car the equivalent of a soda can, and you approximately the size of an ant. An ant! Trains are almost 100 feet long and over 12 feet tall. You would think something that big would be really loud, right? Not these trains. These trains are quiet. So quiet if you don't pay attention, you might not hear them coming. They are quiet and they are fast. So fast, they will travel as fast as your parents' car. Going that fast, these trains won't stop on a dime. When running at full speed, it will take the tide train 600 feet to stop. And these trains don't have steering wheels. They can't swerve to miss you if you're on the tracks. Be safe. Stay off the tracks. How many of you know how the tide is powered? The trains are powered by electricity from overhead wires that connect to the top of the trains, just like the power to your house. You should never touch the wires, and you should never throw anything at the wires. You could get shocked or even killed. Treat these wires with the same caution you would treat electric wires coming to your house from the power company. Tick, how about we review what we've learned so far? Is the tide quiet?
Yes!
Is the tide fast?
Yes!
That's right, as fast as your parents' car. Can the tide swerve?
No.
That's right, trains don't have a steering wheel. Can the tide stop quickly?
No.
Remember, it takes 600 feet for the train to stop. Can you touch power lines?
No.
Right again. You will be electrocuted. You're doing such a great job. Are you ready to talk about safety?
Yeah!
Okay, let's go. Have you ever made up a word or phrase to remember something really important? I do it all the time, and I'm going to teach you a really simple trick to remember how to stay safe. It's as easy as SAFETY. First letter, S. Stay alert. Don't get hurt. Say it with me now.
Stay alert.
Don't Don't get hurt. You always look both ways before you cross the street, right? Well, you do the same thing before you cross the tracks. Just like cars, trains can come from either direction. So it's very important for you to always look right, look left, and look right again before you cross the tracks. As the train approaches a station or an intersection, you will hear this sound. It's very important that you listen for this sound. Keep the volume on your iPod low and don't talk on the phone or text when around the tracks. Tell me again, what does S stand for?
Stay alert! Don't get hurt!
Good job. You've mastered S. Next up, A. Say it with me. Anytime is train time. Just like cars on the road, trains can travel on any track, in any direction, at any time. No need to be scared though. It's easy to stay safe. Stay off the tracks and look both ways before you cross. At some intersections, you will see crossing gates. Never go around these gates. They are there to keep you safe as a train passes. Why will you always expect a train when around the tracks?
Anytime is train time.
Excellent job. You're on a roll. Let's keep going. F, forget shortcuts. Most of the time, shortcuts are fun and exciting. When you're around trains and train tracks, shortcuts are very dangerous. It's best to just forget shortcuts. Since you're going to forget shortcuts, you just need to remember a few tips. Only cross tracks at designated crosswalks. If you are riding your bike, get off your bike and walk it across the tracks. If you are walking or riding to a station and you see the train coming, don't race the train to the station. Another train will come back shortly. Tell me again, what does F stand for?
Forget shortcuts.
You're doing great. You're going to be a great addition to Team Safety. Next up, E. Everyone should know signs and signals. Say it with me.
Everyone should know the signs and signals.
Do you know what the sign is?
Zebra crossing.
How about this one?
Look both ways.
How about this one?
Down here on red.
You really know your signs. The tide will have some signs and sounds that are important for you to know and remember. These crossing gates mean that a train is about to cross an intersection. Remember, never go around these gates. A train could be coming at any time from either direction. These gates show it's okay to cross the intersection. Remember, walk your bike across the tracks. You may also hear this sound when a train is approaching. When you hear this sound, stay off and away from the tracks. When a train is approaching, you'll see these lights. When the train is traveling away from you, you will see these lights. Are you going to know your signs and signals?
Yes.
That's great. Let's keep going. T. Tracks are for trains. What are tracks for?
Tracks are for trains.
You might be tempted to play on the tracks because you can't see a train coming, but Team Safety knows that tracks are for trains, not people. You should never do what these people are doing on the tracks. Never walk, play, or sit on the tracks. Remember, trains are quiet, and you may not hear them coming, and by the time you do, it could be too late to get out of the way. It's very dangerous, and it's illegal to be on train tracks. That's why tracks are for trains. You've really got the hang of light rail safety. You're almost there. Just one more letter and you're ready to be a part of Team Safety. Are you ready? Why? You. Safety starts with you. We've learned a lot today. Let's go over it again. Are you going to look both ways before you cross the tracks?
Yes.
Are you going to use shortcuts?
No.
Are you going to know signs and signals?
Yes.
If anyone asks you to walk or play on the tracks, what are you going to say?
No.
If you come to a crossing and see lights flashing, but don't see a train, are you going to cross anyway? No. I think you're ready to join Team Safety. Just take the safety pledge and you're all set. S.
Stay alert! Don't get hurt!
A.
Anytime is train time.
F.
Forget shortcut.
E.
Everyone should know the signs and signals.
T.
Tracks are for trains.
Y.
You. Safety starts with you.
Well, I think my work here is done. Congratulations. You're now officially a member of Team Safety. I can't always be around, so I'm counting on you to help me spread the word and promote light rail safety. See you at the station.
If you would like more information about the tide or to schedule a free light rail safety presentation for your school or community organization, call 757-222-6100 or visit us online at gohrt.com.
Hello kids, it's a beautiful day and there's something real important that we're here to say. Listen up boys and girls for a minute or two and our friend Safety will tell us what to do. Safety is in the house. When I say safety, you say rules. Safety, safety. When I say safety, you say cool. Safety, safety. Check this out, come on and check this out, y'all. Check this out, yeah, check this out. Light rail trains are coming down the track, so stay alert and alive with these safety facts. Stay alert and don't get hurt. You've gotta stop and look both ways. Anytime is train time. Every day and always. Forget shortcuts, don't be a fool. Obey the signs and signals and be safety cool. Lights are gonna flash, bells are gonna ring, and when the gate is down, don't try crossing. Anytime is train time. Yeah, light rail is coming to your town, and it's great to ride, but not for playing around. Safety is gonna tell you all the facts. Don't sit, don't walk, don't play in the tracks. Remember, boys and girls, safety starts with you, so come on and follow me and be safety cool. When I say safety, you say rules. Safety, safety. When I say safety, you say cool. Safety, safety. Now repeat after me. I'm gonna be safety cool. No playing near trains, because I'm safety cool. Because I'm safety cool. Because I'm safety cool.